There are diverse religious teachings, and enlightenment also comes in various forms. But among it all, what exactly is the most important thing? It is that human life lives on. You must become enlightened and understand that what you're endowed with is a life that continues living. This is important. Humans living in this world will experience various worries and distress. However, if you have awakened to the truth that you yourself is a life that lives on eternally, then it can be said that this is the same as having gained your lifetime treasure. Even so, there are people who do not reach this truth, that life lives on. Instead, they think that human life simply ends after becoming lost, distressed, suffer in this world, and eventually wilt away. To these people, this world will be nothing other than a world of suffering. Life is simply suffering to these people. They will usually have the following views of life. I don't know why I was born, or where I came from. I was born into this world by chance, and I couldn't even choose my own parents. I was already living as a human with a name when I realized I too will someday get married and will have to support my wife and children. I will have to work constantly my whole life in order to eat, all the while engaging in unreasonable competitions. Once I pass the midpoint of life, my health might fail, and I may get fired from my company. There onward, I will probably suffer from the illness and live a lonely final years. I have no dreams or hope in my life. In due course, it'll all come to an end as I just spend my time worrying, suffering, and grumble my complaints. A great majority of people has such view of life and live in this way. But on the contrary, there are people who do not think this way and believe that humans have a life that continues to live on. These people hold the following view of life. In a worldly sense or bodily sense, death may seem like an end, but in truth, even when we die, we do not die. Our true nature is a life that continues to live on eternally. Our physical body will change when we grow old. We will have wrinkles, our spine may bend, our brain may weaken, our hair may turn white and fall out. If we get sick, we will lie on our sickbed and eventually approach the end of our life. However, these are merely outward appearances, and the true nature of humans is its life that lives on eternally. Human beings have a splendid soul that is mature as a child of Buddha and a child of God from before they were born. And after they die, the soul doesn't disappear, but rather continues to live on forever. There are people who see life in this way and think that the decades they spend in this world are not a waste. Such people believe that before being born into this world, humans are children of Buddha and children of God. They are shining souls, and by means of accumulating various experiences during the decades of human life, they believe that our souls will be refined even more, and that we will become a person with deeper wisdom and depth. They believe that through our experiences in this world, our souls will be all the more refined and gain added values. Before you are born into this world, and even after you pass from this world, you are a shining soul. However, by receiving soul training through the various experiences that you accumulate during the many years you spent at your job, the human relationships, and the domestic life you have, and so on, your soul becomes thoroughly refined before returning to the other world. And when you pass away and leave this world, that life you just had will remain with you as one of the memories in your soul. But if you gain no experience, this life you're having under the name you are given would not remain as a memory. Perhaps majority of the people born in this present era are experiencing a new occupation and work that they have not experienced in their past lives. Furthermore, our lives have become convenient in this present era, and we can enjoy ourselves with foreigners, by socializing and working with them. In this way, seeing things from a broad perspective, being born in this present era to accumulate new experiences before passing from this world are all matters of happiness. But if you do not hold such a view of life, you will be swamped in sad, lonely feelings, become broken down and exhausted before leaving this world. Therefore, as a starting point, I would like you to know that your life's happiness or unhappiness is determined by the kind of view of life you have.